Hello and welcome to a Let's Play of Sword of Vermillion for the Sega Genesis. It's a, well, it plays pretty much like a typical Japanese role-playing game. I'm not sure if it is, doesn't really matter if that's how it plays. We might as well get started, there's nothing much to say about it beforehand. Brave adventurer Bob sets out for another adventure. I'm not reading these out. They tell of the backstory. There was a peaceful kingdom, an evil rose, got rid of the good people. You escaped as an infant with a ring of wisdom, with a loyal servant. Some time has passed, and that's pretty much where your adventure begins. So, go out there in the wilderness, take some money with you, vanquish all the evil in the land. That's the storyline. "18 years have passed since Charkhan began his search." I don't think we can do much at the moment. Ooh, need to change this. Where have you been? Your father is calling for you. Faster message speed, please. The tale failed so quickly that nothing could be done. Ah, at last you are here. I have much to tell you. I am not your real father. You are the son of Eric of Excalabria, killed by Sargon of Carthagena. As his castle burned, King Eric bade me take you and raise you as my son. I hid the Ring of Wisdom in a cave near the village. Only this ring, your sole inheritance, can save the world. The armies of Carthagena are moving to conquer. It is your destiny to rescue the world from Carthagena. I have saved some money for this moment. Harm yourself. Your road is dangerous. I'm sorry I had to be silent until now. I always thought of you as my son. King Eric would have been proud of you as I am. Go now, and remember me. There is no answer. Go, you must find the ring. And so we set out to find the rings of power. Alas, brave blade is dead. We have 200 hymns. But condition best. 33 hit points, 1 magic point, 4 strength, 7 intelligence, 6 luck, 8 armor class, sturdy 103, 200 cash. Equipment ready. No weapon, no shield, no armor, no magic. No combat gear. No magic gear, no item, no rings, no nothing. Evil has infected the soldiers of Cartagena. Though they appear to be human, inside they are horrible monsters. Yeah, the big thing about this game is you need to talk to people. There's at least some system to try to emulate gliding and I suppose navigation in a way.
Basically, you need maps and you need light sources if you want to do exploring. It was once a mighty warrior, but the wounds of long ago never healed. We might as well buy items, but I think equipment is going to be more important. You enter a cave without candles, your task will be difficult indeed. Yeah, he isn't shitting us. I'll buy a candle. Because without a candle, navigation in a cave is very, very hard. In an unfamiliar cave, it's impossible. To gain money, you must defeat monsters. Thanks for the advice. Be careful, evil roams everywhere outside our village walls. I'm gonna need some kind of a map. I don't think I can get a map of the cave. Those tend to be found inside the caves themselves.
Evil has infected the soldier in.
I've heard this one before. There's a ring in a cave south of here. Here's a map to guide you. Well, thanks, stranger. I think that's pretty much all we can hope for at this point. Be sure to have a map before you leave a town or village. Yeah. The maps are good enough of a reason to try to talk to at least once to everyone. Sometimes you might get something else, or information. So it's definitely worth doing. Also, we have no weapon, so that's going to be a problem. Well, there's only a single weapon for sale, so we'll get that. And I guess we'll take the best shield. It's better than... well, it's better than nothing. Put on a weapon. The inventory system isn't great. You would think that you basically have, if nothing else, a list of your equipment, and then you just put on a marker to items you want to equip, or take it off if you want to unequip it. Something like that. Not this, open a new window, open a new window, open a new window, and then you get to see a limited selection of your items. Still, not a great system, but you can live with it. If we hadn't gotten the map, the little sort of map screen on the right side would basically show black. I don't think you could see anything. You might see your own character there, but you couldn't see where you're moving. And the visual screen on the left side isn't all that much of a help. You can basically see the terrain you're moving in, but that's it. So, random combat, fairly fast paced, real time. Every time you see a sort of a dead end in the wilderness, there's a good chance there's something at the dead end. I think it's probably rarer to have it a situation where it has nothing. We really could use the armor, but guess it can't be helped. We could really use a level up. Because a level up will also increase our abilities, stats, health, probably most of all. Can't really afford any serious fights. You open the chest, there's money inside. This is a good example how the user interface system is shaped. You find a chest. What the fuck can you do with a chest? Naturally you're gonna open it and you're gonna take the item inside. However, here you need to activate the window where the commands are, then choose open. Then separately choose if you want to take the item inside or not. It's just... the most simple of things requires at least a couple of extra clicks or button presses before you can do the obvious thing. Luckily the combat and things like that happen much more than anything else. Those there's no such problems. Controls are smooth and responsive, very nice. Probably should heal myself. Yep. I can escape from a fight. I sort of don't want to. Well, I do want to use that. Sleeping at an inn would be cheaper than using a healing herb. And if I get the level up, I get a full automatic heal. It's not worth risking your life over though. I don't actually have a healing item. Well, that's nice. I think I have enough money to at least rest, if nothing else. $10 cues. Yep. I'm gonna sit out for the cave. Our equipment isn't good and we have very little life and everything's bad, but I think if I buy a healing item, I'll be fine. What's the difference between a restaurant and an inn? What can I get from here? Nothing. It's not a shop. Be strong and cast aside your grief. You have an important task ahead. There's some green on the faces of people here. I think that's because I'm playing through an emulator. I don't recall that being part of the original game. I mean, why the fuck would you do something like that intentionally? No one would. Okay, we have a light source. It's not gonna last forever. So hopefully the dungeon or cave is not big. It probably isn't. I mean, it's the first place they send you and it cannot be big. There's a good chance we'll find another candle from there. So just need to get our ass there and we'll be fine. They do about 4 points of damage per touch. That's quite a lot. Okay, this will probably give us the level up. One more point. The early level up is important. Later on it doesn't matter too much. It pretty much doubled our hit points. 3 strength and not sure about the armor class. Still almost everything doubled. So I'm fairly confident I can do this now. Yeah. Welcome to a cave with no light source. You can't see shit and the map is also black. So good luck trying to navigate successfully through this. At least I can see a small area around myself on the map screen, so I have a fairly good idea what I can do. I can see ahead of myself. It's a big help. I think every time we move on this map we basically spend the candle a little bit. And after a while it'll just run out. There's a map inside. Take it, man. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 locations, likely chests or items of interest. It's good to understand, because if the light runs out at this point, I have a fairly good idea where to get out and where to find the necessary items. So if we get through most of the place with the candle, ooh, new enemies, I can still finish it even if we run out. Oh fuck. Yeah, this isn't going all that well. These aren't super dangerous. The problem is they're coming at from angles where my hits won't actually hit them. Well, this is why we fought the herb. This was pretty much a catastrophic fight as it's gonna get. Skeletons aren't that difficult of an opponent. We can do a lot better. There's money inside. We could buy the best armor now. I'm not gonna go back to buy it. We're in a good enough of a position that we can get through this with what we have. As long as I don't make another terrible fight like the first one. I don't think we're gonna get enough experience to level up here again, so... And we don't have a healing item anymore, so we have to be a little bit careful. We can always run away, that's always an option. And I mean from these fights. Just need to reach the edge of the screen. An herb. So, definitely no problems. We can pretty much heal the fool at least once. And there's 2 places left. Even if we run out of the candle at this point, I'm sure we can finish this. 2 places left. Candle inside. Well, light is not going to be a problem either. I'm not sure how long candle lasts. Is it a random thing? Surely it can't be totally random thing. These monsters are fundamentally not a problem. Big thing about them is that once you get a hit on them, they'll immediately retreat. They don't try to combat at you, doesn't any care in the world. Also, don't have any real range attacks, so easy to manage. You might get a level up though. I thought we wouldn't, but we're facing so many of these skeletons that this could be an option. Again, another 30 hit points. Strength going up, armor class going up. Everything going up. More skeletons. Lovely. Well, at least there's no threat of dying anymore.
I have waited a long time for you, Prince Bob. Here is the Ring of Wisdom, which I received from Blade. It is rightfully yours. Please accept it.
Thanks, bro. Only we get out of here.
Ooh-ah.
There are alternative light sources to candles. Lantern is probably one, and there's some kind of a slight spell. The difference between a candle and a lantern would be that lantern I think lasts until you come out of a dungeon to the open world again. Candle lasts a specific set of time. We're not taking that much damage from these anymore, so that even the simple level up will help quite a bit. If we get better armor, we should have no problems. Yeah, piece of cake. There's a limited amount of things you can usually carry. Inventory isn't all that big, and each individual healing item or a candle is a separate item. It's a separate item slot. It's important to realize. Same with the magic. You can carry a few magic tomes with you, but there's always choices to be made what you can use. I need to buy the armor. We're doing okay with these opponents, but I think we're in big trouble if we don't have an actual good, some kind of armor once we move out of this area. Yes, I think we had an armor class of 40 something, now it's 64. Condition good, so we have taken a little bit of damage, but we are not cursed or poisoned. Now your quest begins in earnest. Here is a map of the route to Parma. Okay, thanks dude. That's what I was looking for. Fortune teller. I can tell your fortune if your money is good. The fee is 10 kims. You must pay first. I see a ring in Parma, a town north of here. Well, it's not like we had options where to go. But 10 kims is not really much of a sacrifice. Everyone's giving us advice. You found the ring. Take good care of it. Yeah, I can use the save states to handle all my game saving needs, but I think I'll use the game's own save system as backup. Basically, when we are ready to end the session, just save in the game system. The ring! The King of Parma has one just like it. Well, well, well. What a coincidence. Right, I don't think we have any business here anymore. We can't buy anything, no one's telling us anything new, and we gotta map the next city. So, decent enough for a start. Say it again. On to Parma and ask the king to give us his ring. I'm sure he's just gonna give it to us, no problem.